Audi Q3 that crashed in Bengaluru's Kormangala on Tuesday didn't open as none of its 7 passengers were wearing seat belts, police said. The passengers of the speeding car died when it rammed into footpath bollards and crashed into a building's wall. The victims included Tamil Nadu DMK MLA Y Prakash's son Karuna Sagar and daughter-in-law Bindu. Gurugram police have arrested a man for allegedly raping and killing a 13-year-old Dalit girl. The victim's father, who lives in Delhi, said the accused is the brother of his landlady and he sent his daughter to work at his home last month. He added the accused claimed she died due to illness and pressured him to cremate her body. Bengaluru-based model actress Sonia Agarwal, DJ Bachchan Chinnappa and a realtor were detained by Bengaluru police in a drugs case related to an arrested Nigerian national. Police found 40 grams marijuana at Agarwal's house and 50 grams from Chinnappa's house during simultaneous raids on Monday. Police said Agarwal was detained in a hotel where she was hiding to escape arrest. Residents of Medarahalli in Bengaluru planted paddy on a portion of the road to highlight its poor condition. A former panchayat member said the road was dug up in 2018 for water supply lines, but the civic body didn't complete the work. We planted paddy because there was no way left to draw their attention, he added. Some Indian states are showing a rising trend of daily COVID-19 cases, indicating early signs of a third wave, a top ICMR official said. Several states began imposing COVID-19 restrictions and increased vaccinations, learning from Delhi and Maharashtra. Due to this, the second wave wasn't as intense, leaving a scope for a third wave, said ICMR's Dr. Samiran Panda. WhatsApp banned over 30 lakh Indian accounts from June 16th to July 31st this year. WhatsApp's second compliance report under the New Information Technology Rules 2021 stated WhatsApp banned accounts for violating either the laws of India or WhatsApp's terms of services. In its first report, WhatsApp said it banned 20 lakh Indian accounts from May 15th to June 15th. A goddess Durga sculpture, which is estimated to be around 1,200 years old, was found by some labourers who were extracting sand from River Jhelum at Pandritan in Srinagar. The Jammu and Kashmir police has said the labourers found the black stone idol on August 13th and it was ultimately handed over to the Jammu and Kashmir Government Archaeology and Museums Department. A bomb-laden drone on Tuesday attacked Aba Airport in Saudi Arabia, injuring 8 people and damaging a civilian plane, Saudi state television reported. Nobody has claimed responsibility for the attack so far. Earlier, Yemen's Iran-backed Houthi rebels were accused of attacking the airport by scattering shrapnel across the tarmac, which however led to no casualties. Hyderabad MP and AIMIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi on Tuesday reacted to the first formal talks between India and Taliban in Doha and asked if the group will be recognized by India. India chairs UN Taliban Sanctions Committee. Will this mean that they'll be delisted? He tweeted. He also asked if Taliban gave assurances to India about removing Pakistan-based terrorists. A speed limit of 30 km per hour for cars came into force in Paris in order to make the French capital safer, quieter and less dirty. The 30 km per hour limit already applies to about 60% of Paris but will now cover the entire city. A few major thoroughfares will be exempt, with the speed limit remaining at 50 km per hour.